The golden wheat swayed gently under the summer sun, painting the horizon in rippling waves of amber. But that peace was shattered by the crunch of tires, the slam of a car door, and the shrill voice that sliced through the air. Karen, her heels dug into the dirt like she owned it, storming through the rows of wheat with her clipboard raised high, her sunglasses reflecting the field she mocked every single day. "This isn't your land. It belongs to the neighborhood's vision," she barked, as if the acres of blood, sweat, and generations were just another checkbox on her endless list of complaints. Neighbors whispered from the roadside, filming, their phones catching the defiant tilt of her chin and the way she trampled stalks under her shoes. This wasn't just a feud, it was becoming a spectacle. And though the farmer stood silently at the edge of the barn, his jaw locked and eyes narrowed, his silence spoke louder than her rage. He didn't need to say it yet, but everyone felt it. Something was about to change forever. Karen had made herself the queen of control. She bragged about enforcing rules that bent to her whim, about protecting the property values while destroying what others built. She strutted through board meetings, clipping off voices that dared challenge her, smiling as she handed out fines like confetti. Her contradictions were clear, screaming about respect while stomping over livelihoods, promising fairness, but punishing with spite. Each day she walked through the wheat, she left behind a trail of broken stalks and bitter laughter. But the man she mocked was no stranger to endurance. His family had worked this soil long before HOA bylaws were printed on glossy paper. His hands carried the story of sweat and sacrifice, of late nights fixing fences and early mornings sowing seed. His father had told him, "A field isn't just crops, it's dignity." And with every insult Karen threw, his resolve only grew sharper. He wasn't loud, but he was steady. He wasn't seeking a fight, but he was prepared for one. The tension peaked one blistering afternoon. Karen stormed in, heels clacking, shouting about unauthorized planting. The farmer stepped forward, blocking her path. The crowd hushed. "This is harassment," she snapped. "You'll regret standing in my way." He didn't flinch. But behind him, a heavy snort split the silence. From the shadows of the barn, the beast emerged. A massive bull, muscles rippling, nostrils flaring. Its horns caught the sunlight like polished steel. Karen froze, her clipboard trembling in her hand. The moment stretched. The farmer didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. "You've walked this ground like it's yours. But today, meet the one who truly owns it." The bull pawed the earth, dirt flying. Neighbors gasped, phones shaking as they captured the scene. Karen's defiance cracked, her lips parting in fear as the beast bellowed, a sound so primal it shook the wheat itself. She stumbled back, tripping over her own arrogance, eyes darting for escape. Within minutes, the footage went viral. Hashtags lit up. Karen vs. Bull, Wheat Field Justice, Ho Drama. Memes exploded. Karen's stunned face beside captions like, "When rules meet reality." News anchors replayed the clip, celebrities joked about it, even politicians chimed in about respecting farmers. The spectacle had left the neighborhood and spilled into the world. But for the farmer, it wasn't just about revenge, it was about truth. Standing firm, he reminded everyone watching that land means life, that dignity means more than HOA signatures. This field is more than rules. It's survival, it's family, it's respect. His words rose like the rustling wheat itself, a lesson echoing far beyond his fences. As the dust settled, Karen vanished from the fields, her power cracked like glass. The farmer walked the rows in peace once again, each stalk rising as if grateful. And as the bull returned to the barn, calm and majestic, the neighborhood learned that arrogance may shout, but dignity always endures. To those who watched, the story wasn't just about a feud, it was about standing tall against arrogance, about protecting what matters when others mock it. The lesson was simple, powerful. Respect isn't granted by titles, It's earned through truth. So if this story left you shocked, inspired, or smiling, don't just let it fade. Share it, subscribe, and be part of a community that believes in standing strong when arrogance storms in. Because in the end, dignity is the only rule worth protecting.